Uh, Let me do this real quick, guys. Especially when some big shit like this happens, I usually like to give an update that's going on with me. Should be all off. You know what? Let's do this and the music off. Whatever. Never mind. I just wanted to do that so I didn't have to. I could actually play the game and not have to worry about just sitting here. Um, because I obviously don't want to go through the game with no audio. But basically, what's up? Welcome to Digimon Story Time, Stranger. So, like I said, we do little updates, especially when it's something this stupid and retarded, where we'll probably lose the place where we live because one of us ended up getting scammed by an Elon Musk post talking about $100,000 in a free car. So obviously, if you guys have keeping up enough, or at least watched the video of my mom got punched by my brother or some shit. I think that's what it's called. Mom gets punched by my brother or some shit like that. Mom got punched by my brother. I think it's something like that. So literally, I come home from work, walking home, hot sun, sweater on, ready to sit down, enjoy, some time on the game, obviously. Um, and of course, I go in there just to kind of like let her know I'm here. Like, hey, I'm here, da da da, I'm singing the music. And of course, I kind of noticed that she was talking and she didn't have the phone on. So I'm assuming she was trying to say something to me. I had my headphones on. So I took my headphones off, told me, oh, do you think you can let me borrow $250? Now, I'm going to put it here. I have the $250. I have enough for that and more. But so before we get too further in, I want to try to let you guys hear this part. She's been getting scammed a lot, right? She gets scammed a lot. She falls for these things all the time. She has no, what do you call that? I don't want to say knowledge. She don't have, uh, I can say gullible. She's gullible. So like she's just thinking God, and if she even does that. She'll think, oh, God's looking out for me. So Elon Musk is doing this. She thinks God's having something. No, the technology has been a lot of bit about the devil, really. You really can't go online and not see the devil. But she goes on these things, and I tell her, because I've already had to help her pay for a phone bill, pay for rent, whatever. I had to pay extra because and like literally, there's times if she did this and I didn't have that extra money, we would have been fucked. So sometimes, thank God we got lucky and I had some extra money. But this point, I was telling her because it was the last time I was done. I already took her phone from her at one point, and she went and bought a new one, hooked it up to a network, all that, and started fucking instantly. Probably went to Facebook and started talking to Keanu again, like wanting to get married to Keanu. Like that's where she's at, and I can't. There's nothing I can say or do so far that I've noticed that actually works, and I'm literally hurting myself and trying my best to just be the son that I want to be, the person that would look out for my parent that looked out for me my whole life. So like now I'm trying to go back and do the same. And then now it's to the point where, like I told her, if you do this shit again, and I find out that you're making me help you pay for rent, more money for rent that I have saved. Like I'm trying to actually save. And it's not for games. It's not for fucking, it's to get us out of this fucking trailer and into a nice place. That's what I thought we were trying to do at first. And I just made my mind up. But I had this tooth. I saved up 400 and then this tooth problem happened. It was $600 to get this tooth fucking pulled out and then put in damn like collagen, some shit like that. Um, but I had to pay that shit. I even put a loan on Cash App to like pay them as fast as I could so I could get the sutures out. So like the sutures are still in for the whole week that I've it's been more a little more than a week now since I've had them in. So I think it was Wednesday at 8 o'clock I went in. And I told them, I had no money. We did a little contract with them to pay off this thing, and they gave me to the end of this month here to pay it off. But I already paid it off. But now Cash App will help me with that loan, and I just have to pay 322 for the 300 that I got back when I get my next check. And they're gonna let me wait until like November 17. I think I remember. I can look it up, but I don't give a fuck about it right now. It's not the main point. I just told her I wasn't gonna help her if I found out she got scammed. So she came at me with the 250 she needed to borrow because so this trailer park is kind of finicky. They got new insurance and supposedly they're being complete shitheads about where we park our car or the shit in our yard, this and that, and the third. They would park the van because there's a Mercedes that just sits there, which is another fucking problem in itself. Not going to get into it. My piece of shit brother that punched my mother has his truck sitting over here on the other side of our trailer, which I don't even think they want us to park it there, which I try to tell her about. She doesn't want to listen to that either. Um, I told her when she parked it at the edge of the parking lot that they didn't want it there, that they want it moved because it was blocking the sidewalk, kind of, or on the grass in a way to the point. Because so a company, right, or anybody that is representing anything, they do not want to make a mistake and fuck up like the customer or the resident of that place. So say a company goes to a resident a residency and tries to cut a grass but can't because like they can only cut what they can and then they have to stop at a certain point because they don't want to fuck up the car. They can't just get underneath the so her front bumper kind of sits over the grass and shit. And they don't want it anywhere near the grass. They want it perfectly parked so they can get into the grass, this and that, and they got it towed. At this point, I don't know how to trust her anymore with whatever she says. So I don't even know how much it was to get it out. I thought it was 400. I thought I heard 400 to get it out. That's what I thought. She's saying it was 250 to get out the van, being as the excuse. But then Marty, the other guy, her ex-boyfriend, whatever the fuck, my other roommate, he goes and tells me the truth. Which at first I really didn't want to hear it because I kind of, right when he started trying to get at me, I was like, oh my God, don't tell me he's gonna tell me that this motherfucking bitch sat there and got herself scammed, bro. And like I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to fucking hear it, Marty. And he's like trying to whisper it, close the door, because he doesn't want it. Because she gets mad at him. She gets mad at him, and that's fucked up, bro. Like you can't get mad at someone for telling me, you know, about the truth about why you're really behind the rent and why you can't save up because you're giving Keanu, Elon Musk, fucking Jason Momoa, Taylor Swift. I can't even tell you how many other fucking celebrities she thinks are actually fucking talking to her, bro. But it's at this point mind-boggling. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I just frustrate myself screaming the same shit, trying to get sense to her, and all I get is I know, I'm sorry, this or that, or it was a mistake, never happen again. Same shit, the same shit. Same shit. So it's literally a child's book story, bro. Little boy that cried wolf. If you guys don't know about it, it's a little boy that enjoyed scaring the fucking village by crying wolf and everybody going to hide and or coming out with sticks to save the sheep or whatever the fuck. And they kept doing it. He kept doing it, and the village kept trusting him that he was telling the truth. And then finally, like the fourth, the fifth time, or whatever down the road, whatever they want to escalate it down the road to believe in him, they finally, when a wolf actually showed up, the kid was crying, crying for help, wailing for it, but they didn't care because they didn't know if they could trust them anymore, and they figured it out. Like, how many times does someone have to lie to you before you figure out they're going to keep lying to you? Which is disgusting because it's my own mother. That's what the whole thing about this is disgusting. It's my mom doing this to me. So like, and it sucks to me because again, like I want to take care of my mom. I want to make sure she's not fucking falling for this stupid shit. To me, that hurts my feelings. You don't understand. I want to fucking kill these fucking people, dude. These people don't deserve to be on planet Earth, bro. People have killed themselves. Like literally hearing the stories of people that have been stolen from their life savings, the money that they saved their whole life to live the rest of their life on. And these people don't care. They will manipulate and destroy this person anyway. They will even get to the point where they figure out that you're not doing what they want. They'll fucking abuse you and talk shit to you and say, "Oh, we're gonna get that cops. You better give me my money, or we're gonna call the cops on you," making you seem to be the bad, manipulating people like that, bro. Crazy, crazy. These people do not deserve to breathe. I am sorry. You're talking about like everybody got the freedom of speech. So everybody got the right to go and try to scam people out of their money because they're lying to them on social media, pretending to be somebody and stealing money from people. And again, there's not much the government can do because it's really up to you to not and see the bad and like again there's probably real stuff but it's not what she's doing. She's looking up like celebrities, Elon Musk, a person that's well known. She's just looking up people like that. She's not looking into the fact that they don't do that type of shit. They do not do that. She could easily say, does Elon Musk give $100,000 and a car for 50 pretty much free, pretty much for free. Let me put it that way. You could sit on the street and pretty much starve. Not really, because you could drink a lot of water and then have something to eat here and there and save, literally save, and pay that type of money. Being homeless, that is free compared to what you're receiving, dude. And I just don't know why she falls for it. But of course, she comes to me, asking me for money, and I was going to give it to her until I found out that she gave $550 to this scam to get a car and $100,000 from Elon Musk. Disgusting. This world is disgusting. Everything that I see is disgusting. It's why I keep to myself in my home. It's why I only keep a few friends that I have. Thank God I met him beforehand, before all this bullshit, because he probably wouldn't have liked me beforehand. He wouldn't have liked my ideals and understood them because he wouldn't have known me. I'm old school, bro. I'm old school as fuck. You're gonna change the way I think, bro. I'm Christian. I'm not gonna think any other way. I believe in God. I believe He's out there, and I believe He's putting us all through something that we all either deserve or He wants us to get stronger for. He doesn't do this to the weak. He does this to the strong. And it's up to us to, instead of falling and trying to just excuse because again, like I've fucked up. I'm fucking up on some things on myself, on my personal self. There's things I need to fix to make myself a better person too, as in just the way I look too, and probably the way I feel. Definitely the way I feel because of the pain that it causes if you don't take care of it. So yeah, I don't take care of my teeth. I've been through enough to fall into some type of a comfortable, I not say depression, but a comfortable to when I come home, I'm exhausted. I take a shower when I need to. And if I can go to work, I bust my ass, I come home, I do the same thing. Round the clock we go. And I'm happy with what I got. But do I have days with like this where I'm screaming? If you can really tell, I my voice is gone at this point. Not completely, obviously, but I was tired of it. I'm tired of doing this to myself. She's not gonna learn. I'm paying for it, and instead of us saving money to get somewhere, you're making it harder for me. You're making it harder for me and yourself and all of us. I mean, he's a handful alone because of the fact that he's like a hoarder. He hoards shit. So like the shit in our back. Again, like I'm not just bagging on my mom's. My mom's fucking I love her to death, but at the same time she fucking frustrates the shit out of me. I can't stand it. And like the fact that I try to help her and then it makes me feel like she doesn't care what I say because I'm her son and I'll never know better than her of anything. But yeah, he has shit in the back. He has his shit hoarding in the back, and they don't want it there. And because we couldn't get rid of something that he would never ever use until the day he's like 70 something, so and he's 300 something pounds. So I don't know if he's lost weight or gained it, but he's not in good shape. So he probably naturally doesn't have that much left to live. So, and it's life, bro. I've been through and seen enough death from my brother to my grandma to everybody, people I'd have never thought would have died before me. It happens. It's gonna happen. Whether it's natural, either natural and healthy or natural, or some accident or some crime, it's gonna happen. How it happens, you don't know, but it will come. And I know this. And that's another thing that Logan tries to do to me. He tries to talk to me. I understand I appreciate him the most, other than Herbert too, because he's cool as fuck. But it just sucks. It sucks to hear it. And I know it. I know I had an issue. I've been had an issue with my teeth, with the way I eat, the way I save my money. I haven't saved my money since this $400. And of course, right when I save this $400, she ends up fucking falling for some fucking scam for 550. And instead of saving $300 for like little emergencies like groceries if we needed, or like to save with me and hold on to it. Like I can starve here and there. I don't give a fuck. I'll drink water, which I can go and grab a 32 fucking 32 bottle pack of water at the fucking dollar store. You know what I'm saying? So I'll drink water, bitch. If I have to, I'll eat something small. I'll go and eat something small. And that way, I get something. Yeah, is it gonna suck? It's definitely gonna fucking suck. But then that'll allow me to save. That allows me to pay rent and still be able to save. Now, yeah, am I paying that what much? No. I don't make that much, and it's every other week. Uh, the only other thing is, again, like I could take more time and I can, get more money if I wanted to. But again, I'm comfortable. I bust my ass there, and I do that because, and I get tipped out, bro. I got tipped out today. I got almost, I think, $10 today in tips. And yeah, to someone at a restaurant, which supposedly I know my dude, he's at a restaurant, he has to wait for his tips to come on his check. But he gets paid every week, so that's a little better. But yeah, they get paid a lot. They get paid a lot. Them tips go crazy. But no, dude, I get paid decent. I get I'm about to get 14. I think I had 14. Didn't I have 14? Yeah, I ended up so I had 14 already at another job, which is kind of sucks, bro. Because I'm not really getting 14 because I'm getting a raise. I'm just getting 14 because legally minimum wage is supposed to be 14. So that's what I'm saying. And then again, do you see me on here? Like, I mean, yeah, does it suck? But as a man, as a grown fucking man, you deal with it. You get what you can. I mean, at this point, really, at like if I had to, I would have to move in with someone. I could never live by myself at the money that I make unless I literally put everything into my job every day, going to work, not even no weekends, just going to work. But you can't do that. Even that, see, because my job at this point, no one really can go into overtime. No one's allowed to go into overtime. See what I'm saying? So even if I wanted to get more hours, I can't. So I'm at where I'm at and I deal with it. Did I get me a game? Fuck yeah, I got me a good game. I got me a game that's going to allow me to fucking play for a long time. I literally probably be the newest Digimon game that I fuck around with. Definitely seen. Supposedly there's a farm, so we're gonna check that out too. But what did I do that again? Agent, field guide. So I showed this in the last video at the end of the video. Literally, when I wanted to see how many. 475 Digimon. There's gonna be a lot. This is what I was waiting for. I believe they do have more Digimon than 475. I could look it up, and I don't give a fuck right now. 'Cause I'm gonna try to get into the game and try to play. I am sorry about that, but that is the update that I have for you guys right now. So I gave her a conundrum. Unless she calls Jonathan and just tells him the truth and asks again, "Can you please help me with the 250 and I'll pay you back?" I messed up and I don't want you to think that it's not us working together. It's that I fucked up and fell for a scam. And that's what I hate the most because I already hate my brother for hitting my mother in the face while driving with his baby in the back seat and his girlfriend. He turned around after hitting my mom, turned around, punched her in the fucking face. And then all he had to do was to convince my mom that he was a changed man and that he was a good guy. Was that the abused woman brought him up to where we live from West Palm to fucking come and fucking buy him. She, the abused woman, bought my mom the apology dinner, and he sat there and cried to her and shit. Little sob story bullshit. He has nobody other than Jeremiah and the friends that he did have, which weren't his real friends. Which I was so glad I got the fuck out of there, bro. And I met Herbert and I met Logan, which are they're good friends, dude. They tell what it is, and I mean, does it get annoying and shit like that? Yeah, because I know what's up. And it's kind of the same way as you see with the scams, but in a way, really not. I am not fucking the people that I live with in rent money and begging them to help me to pay money that they were saving to get out of this place. I'm not doing that. I'm actually, on the contrary, I'm saving money. So it's just disgusting because you can't really compare that. But it's just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know what it is where someone tries to tell you something, you don't do it. brush your teeth, bro. You gotta brush your teeth. Your fucking teeth are gonna fuck up. Like, yeah, yeah, I know, man. I know. I don't know. I just don't do it, bro. Da da da, whatever. I don't. Literally. So once I get these sutures, once I get these sutures taken out, so I'm brushing the right side, and once I'm done with that, I'll be able to brush the left side and all of it together. And hopefully, it's not too late. I know I got cavities. Hopefully, I can try to see what I can do with that because I do need to get a checkup for that shit too. I need to go and just get a deep cleaning, get the rest of these things checked out and taken care of, and then just start brushing, stop fucking around. I mean, they're fucked. They're fucked because it's just, and I'm not ashamed to say that, bro. It's what it is. Life dealt me a hand, and I dealt with it the way I did to get through it and not kill myself or lose everything to where I don't have money coming in or being such a shitty person because my life is so shit. I'm glad I wasn't that person. I know a lot of people like that. The people that just had such a bad life and instead of like just, you know, dealing with it, figuring it out, they take it out on people that they love and are close to them. And then if not, it ends up being like that, that guy, the black dude in the bus that killed the Ukraine fucking girl. Just some unstable dude that had bad fucking hand. And instead of dealing with it in a good, sensible Christian way, and that's why I'm glad I believe in God because God does give me that hope that, obviously things could change, things can get better. They always can get better. They can get worse, they can always get better. Um, but no, it's crazy, dude. My life has been crazy, and all I can do is try to just keep pushing. Trust me, once I lost Jeremiah, and that's another thing with them. Like they haven't let go of it. Me, up. I have Jeremiah with me. I have him right there in the room with me, or like I think, yeah, I have him in my drawer. So have I let him go completely? No, but I use him like so in days I'm at work, I'm feeling a little pain, my tooth was hurting, anything that would where I was feeling like not wanting to do it, but I have to do it. I got to get it done. All I could think is what he would want me to do, especially by the last time I saw him. Last time I saw him, he was the realest brother that I've ever had, and I wish I could have that brother instead of the one that I have left now. Hey, and you know what? I know that that's kind of resentment, and I feel that only because, well, it's partly her. It's partly her for giving back into him and making him feel like he can just keep walking all over her and do what he wants and get away with it, not even have a cops called on him, go to jail for like what do you call someone that punches a woman driving and then turns around punches another woman all the while that he punched that woman driving too, he had his baby in the back seat. So what if the just the thought of that, my mom fucking getting knocked the fuck out and driving on 95 or where the fuck they were at, either or, you know, fucking drive and flip the car, the baby's dead, probably she's dead, my mom's dead, only survivor is him. That could have happened. And it blew my damn mind how fast she should have accepted his apologies and said, we need to go our separate ways. Until I feel you have learned to be a real man and not hit women and be, responsible and not be this fucking person that just screams. Like if there's an issue, the only other thing you can do is move out, right? That's what I told my mom too. Like I did this because this was safer for me. I've been stolen from and robbed so many times that I felt like it was safer. And guess what? I've said this in other video, but I've been robbed by my own mom. So like it's just the thought, like, and I've stolen from her. So like family steals from family. But it's a lot worse when you're a kid, you do that type of shit. I think I was about like 18 something, probably had to be had to be over 21. But it was just little things. And then again, like I would instantly tell her. She literally stole from me. And then every time I try to figure out what was going on, why did this and that money, I gave you that money, blah, blah, blah. Why did this not get paid? And she had a lie and 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 a lie. Until eventually, so you really want me to tell him? Like, bitch, that's what I've been telling the whole time. Whole fucking time. And again, she finally tells me, like fucking weeks down the road. It's just the point of if it's really a team thing, right? If we're all, even if I go to move with someone else, he's going to give me a set price. And that price will be then paid in full every time it needs to be. And then the rest is mine to do with what I need for my bills, like phone, internet, or whatever the fuck. Food, $600 for my tooth, probably more to get it checked up and shit like that. But when the team starts dragging everyone else down, and I'm trying my best to help, but I'm like now the bad person because of the way she makes me seem to be, especially the way now how she talked and how I heard him and the way she told me how he said it. He thinks that I don't pull my own weight. And it's because how she words it and how she lies about half of the truth. So yeah, this is pretty much where I'm at right now. All you guys can do is when you're in this predicament is just keep looking forward. That's all you can do. What keeps me sane. It keeps me actually pushing to go for my job every day. No, it's quick. But no, yeah. I told her if she calls Jonathan and tells him the full truth and what I was saying about it and this and that, let him know everything and ask him again, could you help? Because I told her I wasn't gonna help her if she did that again. So like I said, if she went and told him the full truth about everything, especially when he started bringing me into the conversation, it's at this point it's your job to not let him assume which what you know to be true and not be like, yeah, uh-huh, okay, yeah, uh-huh, okay, right, yeah. So now he thinks he's right about everything. She's just, uh-huh, yeah, right, yeah. Fucking making fun of her too while she's sitting there. But I just heard him talking shit about being a team player. And the way she explained it, like saying like we all need to be a team player and that we all need to work together. Meaning like that I haven't been a team player and I haven't told you that if you go and waste money on these Indian, Nigerian pieces of shit that steal money from people like you and fucking feed themselves because they're fat, they're just as good as fucking these fake ass streamers that you guys watch. They're just as good as them. I would assume they're scammers too. It's my opinion that they're scammers. The reason why I say this is because they're fake ass people. They try to make these kids believe something, and then really they're all spreading bullshit and making this country way more sicker than it already is. Which is crazy, dude. Like I said, this whole world's disgusting, but I don't know. Usually, whenever we make something good, it's always fun in the beginning, and then eventually it always gets used for bad. I mean, obviously, what am I saying? You know, it's instantly probably you see how it is, bro. Like something comes up, it's a disease, we instantly try to figure out how to use it as a weapon. That's what scientists are for. And then, like the scientists, they created some type of shit, like some robot. Oh, so what can we use that for? We're gonna use that for like policing or whatever, not, you know. So it's crazy, dude. I'm just tell you the truth. That would have been probably the greatest thing for me was if they would have stuck exactly how life was,
I'll give you
not
an open
changing
tour of the
anything.
house
Once
then.
I hit like,
This is the living room.
oh no, let's say so 2010. I would have been like 19, I think. Yeah, I'd have been 19, 19 or 18, and just stayed in that, bro. That would have been the best life for me ever. To just stay in that fucking past. But of course, future moves on, shit
Over there is
changes,
the
people
bathroom.
die, shit
And that's
changes,
my room.
life goes
You can go
on,
without
moves
asking.
on, like a fucking huge machine that just that's what's crazy. Like that's
Here
what
we
my
have the
one
kitchen.
brother, when that
Feel
passed, he
free to
was
use it
saying
whenever you want.
he hated consumerism and how much consumerism. And I told I'm a thinker, you know. I don't just sit there and or again, do people make mistakes? Yes. So are there times where I'm not completely thinking and I fuck up and make a mistake? Yeah. But what I'm saying is being an ADHD person, having that type of disorder and controlling it as good as I do, being able to think about more before I do. I mean, it's still affecting me. Obviously, there's moments where it's just there's no thinking, there's just doing. Um, but I try not to make too many mistakes instead of like thinking too fast. More, I'd rather think too fast than do too fast. You know what I'm saying? So like when he said that and I heard about that, I thought about it. I'm like, you know, and I started looking at it. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's fucking everywhere. It's all they want us to do is consume, consume, consume. Buy, 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 buy. Necessities, understand. Something you would like and want, understand. But to have everything, do you really need everything? Do you really need to do everything? Do you really need this? Do you really need that?
Wait, is this too much all at once?
Crazy.
Oh, yeah, my dad wants to talk to you. He's a detective, by the way. He said for you to come see him. To get to his office, go out the front door and down one floor. Anyway, it's about time I left for school. Just in case anything happens while I'm gone, can you give me your Digiline ID?
Oh, you want my number?
Hey, got it. I'll message you later. Right now, you need to go talk to my...
We hit it off swell. Spent the night and got the number, dude. Yeah, whatever. I was seeing if there's anything. Just lore. Sorry about it, guys, about the updates, but if I do end up not being able to broadcast anymore and shit, I just want to give you guys the reason on why it happened and not to be like, oh, because I could probably record on my phone. I think I've done it already before and kind of post that out as my last video. But like, I'm not gonna record unless I don't know. I don't feel like record myself. When I'm like, there's so much crazy shit on YouTube, bro. You scroll, there's so many crazy live people. I think there's homeless people doing live streams trying to get money from YouTube, dude. Crazy. And it's just this is a weirdo, bro. A fucking weirdo. And this is what you got watching your fucking kids, bro. Or not watching your kids, but raising your kids, should I have said. Fucking disgusting, dude.
Did you sleep well?
Whatever. Like literally, I owe Cash App now. I owe Cash App $300. So again, like her being behind now, I'm already behind with having that loan. I just have to pay it and I'll get back up to date. But it's just the point, like can't have that shit, bro. Can't have that shit. Just a second. I want me a good one. I want me a good one. I want me a good one. I need me a good one. Yeah, a decent one.
Hey, that's my line. I don't know what would have happened if it weren't for you. That was quite the day yesterday. Those phase electron life forms. Digimon, you call them. So here's the deal. For various reasons, I know some things most civilians don't. I'm familiar with the term phase electron life forms, but you seem to know a lot more about them than I do.
So
So, who exactly are you working for?
I'm just gonna let you guys know this. So I go in at 1 o'clock tomorrow for work, and then I'm off Sunday. So we'll have some decent time tonight to play a bit, and then definitely fuck some shit up on Sunday.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. I know how it is, after all. I've got some experience in your line of work. I know that you can't speak freely about these things. I really need to know more about those creatures you call Digimon. My guess is you were sent here to investigate what happened yesterday. Wouldn't it be best to have a home base nearby? You're welcome to use my house, if you'd like.
Oh,
No need to get your guard up. I just want to know what you know. But that can wait until after I've earned your trust. Just don't go disappearing on me in the meantime, okay? If you do, I just might end up spilling the beans about you. To the police, public safety, maybe even Hiroko.
What are you gonna tell him?
I'm sure getting internet
Secret
famous through her
organization
videos wouldn't be
going
ideal.
around trying to figure out what's going on. Come on, man.
I'm joking.
For
Now that
now,
that's
at
out of the
least.
way, let me finally introduce
Yeah,
myself. I'm Kosuke Misono. Nice to meet you. Well, I just gotta go out for some work.
Yeah, I
You
just
can have free run of the
fucked
house.
up my throat, man.
It seems that girl doesn't remember meeting you at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. But I suppose that's to be expected. Our analysis indicates that you've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. I combined the info I've been receiving from your Digivice with positional data from 8 years ago and fashioned an improvised location data system. I'd say it's fairly accurate. Try accessing the location data system while viewing the map on your Digivice. I'll contact you again. Alright, I'm counting on you.
Uh,
Wow.
oh, yeah. This is new, I believe. Kind of like Yakuza. Reminds me of. I need a bike. They should make a game, lad, bro. That just triggered me. What the fuck is that?
Wow.
So yeah, it just triggered me. So Pokemon, right? They could literally make a TV fucking Pokemon. Like you walk into a store to buy a bike and shit, ride it on bikes and shit. Bro, if they ever made that, dude, I don't know if they did. I mean, well, they did before, but it was old Pokemon on the TV with GameCube. Um, I don't know. Nintendo Switch is like a fucking handheld, so that's all handheld. I'm talking about on screen. I don't know what they did with the Wii, if they ever added something, which would have actually been their best bet because the fucking bro, I got a Wii. Yeah, there it is. I was looking the wrong area. I got a Wii and shit, but what is that? A Wii U? A Wii U, the newest, the Wii. I don't know what the kind of games they had, but I would definitely go back to it if they did have some good games. They need to make it digital, like oh, it's been a while since I jumped on my Wii. I got the Wii because it plays GameCube games, and I'll have a Wii. But I got it from my boss. Um, and I got the Xbox, same thing. Like just, so I'll definitely get a Wii U just to have it and be able to play some fucking Pokemon. If they have a game like this, open world fucking Pokemon game, shit, you know, buy clothes. We should have some free shit to tell you the truth. Hold on. So check out this. So processed meat, carrot, apple, banana, food. Right? Might help them grow or something. I don't know. Level, get XP from it. Huh. We got 15,000 yen. Um, revive. For now, I'm good. I just want to check shit out. But for sure, I want to check something else. So, system. So we only have that current mission. We got them instantly, but there should be like cross arts. Here we go. Wait, what? I should have all this. I bought all of it last night. Um, Let me just double check that. So yeah, purchase, download. Ah, fuck me, fuck me. Just forget to download all this shit, dude. Uh, damn. So yeah, I forgot to install them. We can try again. Uh, yeah, and I would start the game over. For now, we're not worried about it. We're gonna play this a bit. I'll probably see about ending the broadcast and starting a new one. Start fresh with no update, you know. Um, we're good to go. All right, where are we at? That's where we want to go. Uh, wait, navigate. Oh, shucks. Rooftop though. All right, there's nothing up there. That shit does keep coming back though. It's nice. Looking for shiny shit. Let me also check something starting to aggravate me. So they others. Oh, so no, they don't have it. Uh, tell me nothing, bro. Friendship S.
Yes, this is Shiroki. A strange light in a back alley of the shopping district. Understood. We'll investigate immediately. Yes, a strange...
I think that's what we can. I wanted to go down there again and get those Digimon.
Wow.
Yeah, the lights on the machine. That's pretty cool.
Great. Wow.
Oh, look. Lock. Damn it. All right. Nope, already back.
Great. Great.
The same shit. Ah,
Wow.
There's actually a lot to this place,
Wow.
though.
Great. Wow.
I'm actually making my way towards
Wow.
where we have to go anyways.
Wow. 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 Great. Wow.
Oh, I know this place.
Wow. Great.
No shit. No shit.
Wow.
I remember this place.
Great. Wow. Great. Wow.
Uh, Oh shit. Like how you just did that. They basically used the one message I could have sent him. And he came back with me at me like, oh yeah, strength ain't everything. Like yeah, it's exactly what the other answer was, but it like a long alleyway.
Great.
These cars are just parked. They never move. They're just parked the whole time. There's nobody even in the cars right now. Like they went over to that place to get a cup of Joe while they wait forever.
Great.
Nice. I think I'm gonna mainly try to focus all those chips on Agumon and Gabumon, black versions of them. Let's go down here real quick. Okay, this is that place. Okay, wow. All I needed to know. Think we kind of made it around everywhere, kind of. I don't think we went everywhere though.
Wow.
So back this way.
Great.
It definitely has a feel of Yakuza, especially with the taxi cabs and shit. Maybe they have some part in it. I don't know. Unless they just designed it like theirs. I don't know.
Great.
By the way, make sure you keep your identity concealed from that freelance detective. And the possibility that you've traveled through time as well, of course. We don't want to influence the past. There's no telling what would happen. Adamus's own research into time travel was suspended after a series of accidents in the early stages. Your adoptive father, Dr. Yuki, was caught up in one such incident in...
Yeah, I
No,
was
I'm
adopted. I
sorry.
get it.
I shouldn't mention that. Just focus on the mission for now. I'm counting on you.
Oh, Alright, so I've been here. I don't think I've been here before. What is this go? Might have been that way. That's what I'm saying, that I might have been everywhere.
Great.
I'll try to do it like this real quick. The big map was helping me like know where I could go. This is probably better. Oh,
Great. Great. Wow. Great. Wow. Great. Wow. Great. Wow. Wow. Much appreciated. Everyone.